Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome to ETH Talk, your weekly look at the markets in ETH Online. And I got another Serpentify outpost with 200 million in the battleship, so it's been going really well, the high-sec exploration in Solitude. But we are here for the markets. I might actually just check those data site loot things first, because I've seen even the average value drop well below 1 million, so that's not really too good. Let's have a quick look if I can find some of them. Whoops, that's an... oh, I'm missing there. Search. So 3-5 million, there you go. That should be it comes from 2 million and the price in JITA now is 150,000 ISK, something like that. Well, no, maybe not. Yeah, actually it's right here in station, 127,000 coming from 2 million. So some of them have really become dirt cheap compared to where they come from. And well, it's actually just the incognito augmentation. It seems that one has really become common as dirt, and it came from 2 million and it dropped down to like 150,000 ISK. That's really quite a big hit, but luckily some of the others still give you 3 to 5 million ISK, or maybe 1.5 to 5 million ISK. Here's even one that's still holding on at 12 to 13 million. But I think that one is really the big hit right there, pretty bad. But okay, you just have to make up for that with some faction loot then. Let's take a look at the minerals. Tritanium, let's have a look at that chart. It's on the 3-month chart, but as you can see it's still slowly going down towards 5 ISK. And did we lose another few cents on Tritanium? 510, yeah, probably lost 1 or 2 more cents. So it's doesn't look like it's going to break 5 ISK very easily, but it's still trending down slowly. Let's have a look at pyrite then. It's pretty much the same, close to 15 at the start here, slow downtrend. Current prices in station are at 1308, so could 13 be the bottom? Maybe. If that gets broken, just the same with Tritanium, if their bottoms get broken, they could go a bit lower, a bit more quickly, but for now it looks like a slow downtrend is what we're looking at. Mixalon, there's a little bit more movement in the chart, just because Mixalon is more expensive than the previous two, but overall I'd say we're still looking at a decently slow downtrend from around 46 to 40. Unfortunately, it does look like that 40 ISK band has been broken, so we could definitely see prices for Mixalon drop. And as you can see, just around JITA we have prices going as low as 35.90, so even breaking 36 ISK. It's still at 38.70 in JITA station, but the 40 ISK price band has been breached, and so yeah, look out below for Mixalon. It could really go quite a lot lower, and as you can see, there are people willing to sell it below 36 ISK. So yeah, that's really not looking good for Mixalon at the moment, and for high-sec miners. So these are the high-sec minerals. I'll have a quick look at what the other ones are doing. Zydrine, well, slow downtrend here again after an increase in price, which is probably done due to speculation to what was going to happen in the Odyssey expansion. But yeah, there's definitely a correction there. Let's see if I can find a better chart here. Nope, Noxium, terrible chart. Megasite, yeah, here this slow uptrend towards the expansion is clearly visible, and then that cutoff point at early June, and then a serious correction, but right now it's holding again at around 2000 ISK. So it does look like there was either speculation or some miscalculation in what was going to happen in the high-end minerals, but all of them are seriously correcting, slowly going down and trying to preserve some of their bottoms. But once they get breached, like in Mixalon, look out below, prices can go quite a lot lower than they have been in the last few weeks. So yeah, it's not the right time to be mining. Let's have a look at the impact of that on sheep prices. The Drake might just not be only the mineral prices, but we also do see a similar correction here at the early June point, and it went well towards 50 million, and let's see if it's actually been broken here in, yeah, 49 million for the sellers. So once again, Drake below 50 million. So yeah, we'll see this 20-day moving average chart continue to trend down, but let's have a look if in the Maelstrom you see, yeah, we definitely see something similar. You know, it was holding on and maybe a very slow and small uptick here until early June, but after that it's been correcting along with the minerals. So Take 1 production is also taking a hit. This reminds me, maybe I should have a look at the Talos. Yeah, just similar chart, trying to hold on up until early June and then a clear correction right here. So Take 1 stuff is getting cheaper, mineral stuff is getting cheaper. I guess it's just more supply, you know. People have there's just more yields in a lot of the ores, a lot more minerals coming to the market, and then this translates in lower mineral prices, and now after maybe a small delay, lower Take 1 ship prices as well. Pretty interesting. We'll have a quick look at the command ships. So let's have a look at these charts. Absolution looking pretty low. Let's have a look at the 1 year chart. Yeah, look at that correction. Look at this opportunity for trading money that is just passed. This could be worth a look for some investments here below 220. Damnation can probably go lower, I think. The 20-day moving average chart could definitely still go a bit lower than it is at the moment. The Nighthawk, still too early as well. The Vulture, that's actually looking at a pretty high price and still close to the top, so maybe selling opportunity there. Astarte, that could actually be coming towards a low if you look at the entire chart here. So maybe almost a buying opportunity. You can also see that the 5-day moving average spiked up above the 20-day moving average at the end there, so this could be close to a bottom. The EOS is generally on a high point, I would say. You can see that here the opposite is happening. 5-day moving average just dropping below 20-day moving average at around the 240 mark price band. So maybe the time to try and sell some of them if you still have some EOSs lying around, but it could definitely go back towards 220. And then let's have a look at the Minmatar ones. Pretty much the same here. We could be looking at a high point and maybe a correction incoming, since the 5-day moving average did dip below 20-day as well. And then the Sleipnir, that one is trending down. Let's have a look at the 1 year chart to get a feel. Yeah, definitely on an all-time low. So it could be a buying opportunity, but keep in mind it's been trending down for the whole year, so it could just be that Sleipnir knew a bit of a nerf. Did it? No, I don't think actually that Take 2s have changed that much. So yeah, it could be a buying opportunity, but it could be dangerous because it's such a long trend without any visible reason why this would change. So that's it for the trade market, the Take 2 command chips. Let's have a quick jump into the Take 3 market then. Nano ribbons, looks like they might know a top here, but it's trying to hold on. You can see a lot of the data points here try and support the 5-day moving average. So 6.4 million, 6,340. So it's still okay. It's trying to hold on. Not sure how severe the correction is going to be. We did probably know a top right here at above 6.4 million. But it is possible that we won't see such a severe correction that it'll drop below 5 million by next week. I could be wrong on that, but looking at these prices, still holding on at 6,340, I think it could be a slower correction. So maybe there's a longer selling opportunity if you manage to buy some cheap melted nano ribbons, because I do think that the top has been reached though. Let's have a look, then a quick look at the Take 3 ships. Looks like the Loki knew a spike, but is starting to reach a top as well. Let's have a look at the Tengu here then. well, a similar spike, but a bit early, and then here 5-day moving average jumped right back up. So I think this is all due to the war effort going on in 0.0, the erratic movements in tech tree ships at the moment. The Tengu 185, let's have a look at the 1-year chart here. Well, it's trying to claw its way back, you know, from the deep abyss here. So that's pretty good news for tech tree producers. If the war effort keeps on, and there's a more demand for Tengus and tech tree ships for some of the fleet doctrines, you could finally risk producing some of them again. Let's have a look at the Loki all year. Yeah, again, it's also trying to get out of these terrible bottoms below 180. And yeah, it's known a real big uptick right here, this Loki. So this could mean like 1 or 2 big Loki fleets that have been bought for 0.0 warfare, and these breed opportunities. But I think that's really what you have to look out for if you're in tech tree production at the moment. Finally, we'll have a quick look at melted nano. At technetium. Yeah, that's still crater down at the bottom. Galente fuel blocks. Yeah, that's gonna hold on around 14. K. So overall the ice changing impact has been very limited. Prices were hovering around 13k for fuel blocks. Now they'll probably find their new stable point around 14k, so not as big an impact as a lot of people had thought during this really big uptick here, and that's usually just speculation. And it's going to be interesting to see if it can hold on at 14k or if this is not the correct price, because if I look at this 5-day moving average, it's still pretty erratic. Jumps from below 14k to 17k and then now back up, but it's not really that wild that I don't think the 20-day moving average is going to move that much in the upcoming weeks. And yeah, I didn't really get any of the R64 products. If anyone can post some of those in the comments, I'll check those out next week. But for now, we'll move on to the Plex, which, 5-day moving average moving back above 20-day moving average. Not a big change there, but it's good news for people that have invested in Plex, because prices could be going back up. 536 in station 527. I think this could be a couple million higher than last week. Let's have a look at the 1-year chart. Yeah, big spike right there, winter expansion, slow correction with the bottom that went as low as 500 million or close to that, and then back the uptrend towards the summer expansion odyssey, the correction here. But right here at the tail end, you see price has been supported just below 540, and the 5-day moving average back above 20-day moving average. If that keeps up, we could be starting on the uptrend, maybe slowly towards the winter expansion already. That would be very interesting for people that have some investments in the Plexus. It would be good to see that go back up above 540 for me personally. Anyways, that's it for this week's look at the markets, and I'll see you all next time.